Here are my 5 favorite historical fiction and historical fantasy books that I've read this year so far. Aphrodite in Pieces by Lauren J. A. Bear. I'll say it again, this is my favorite book of the year so far. This is a retelling of Aphrodite. You know her story, she's a goddess of love. You know exactly what the men in history are going to say about her. You know exactly about how everyone is going to use her name and her image as. In this book, she shows up at a sculptor's house and decides, I'm going to tell you my full story in one night, the way that I want it to be told, so that this statue reflects me and not the image everyone created of me. Even as a goddess, the patriarchy is going to be there to try to tear you down. Aphrodite wasn't about that, though. Graceless Heart by Isabel Ibanez. This is 1400s Florence, Italy. The Pope is trying to take over the city. The Pope is trying to take over the world, basically. So this is playing during this time. There's a lot of events that happen during that they bring into this, but make it make sense with the story. Our FMC in this book is a sculptress. Now, her brother is a prisoner and she wants to save him. She enters into a competition. Now, this competition is judged by these immortals. She's hoping that if she wins, she'll be able to set her brother free. She didn't know that that immortal family was going to kidnap her and take her and make her work for them. They have a task for her that seems almost impossible to her. It's Lady Tremaine by Rachel Hochhauser. This is the backstory and the story of Cinderella's stepmother, Lady Tremaine. Now, you've heard her story a million times in a million different ways, but you've never heard it like this. This humanizes her a lot. It's set in the Victorian age. You know, she was married, her husband died, she married again, that husband died, left her with her daughter. The next book I read was Cleopatra. Now, this is a retelling of Cleopatra's story. We really don't know her story. We know like facts about her. She was Greek Macedonian. She was the last pharaoh. You know, she had a bunch of familial drama, but if you think about it, monarchs always have familial drama. They're always fighting each other for power. The way that everything comes together and it's just perfect. Lastly, Henry Tudor Must Die. This one is a fantastical retelling of Henry VIII and his 6 wives. It starts off Anne Boleyn. She's in the Tower of London. She's about to be beheaded. Who comes to her jail cell to save her? Lady Catherine of Aragon. Now, Catherine of Aragon is already supposed to be dead. She tells Anne that there is a sisterhood that wants to save her. We find out that Anne Boleyn really is a witch. Anne Boleyn fakes her death and escapes. Now, she joins the sisterhood with Catherine of Aragon, and they're determined to bring down Henry VIII, not only because of what he did to them, but for the protection of their children. Let this be your sign to pick up more historical fantasy, more historical fiction, because history proves itself. It's so good.